Hey boys, welcome back to the second part in our return to the Sheffield Shield cricket, and we've enforced a follow-on, so we're definitely in a commanding position. We've come on the bowl pretty early. Yeah, we look at here. Cameron Gannon got a couple. Oh, we got three. Gannon got three. I think Steckity and Wildermuth got two each. So yeah, the wickets got shared around. We got to come in nearing the end of the innings to pick up three quick ones, so that was nice to do. But yeah, they've decided, you know, the pitch looks a little bit worn, so maybe expecting some turn, maybe a bit of extra bounce with the new balls. So you know, a bit of a strategy going on. But yeah, you know, enforcing the follow-on, I'd rather not, and especially especially playing the game like. I didn't want, I hate enforcing the follow-on. Like, I like bowling, it is a spin bowling career mode, but usually we didn't bowl heaps of overs in that first innings, as somehow this has missed the wickets. But we usually we bowl like a good amount of overs. It's like 20 to 30 overs in a general match like this. So if how was that missed? Oh, how was that missed? But yeah, bowl like 20 to 30 overs, and then, you know, you enforce a follow and you got to bowl another 20 to 30 overs. It's fairly taxing, you know. It takes it out of me having to keep bowling and bowling. Like, it's a lot of fun. I enjoy it, but you know, I like to have a break and get out to have a bat, because batting is very fun. So yeah, enforcing a follow-on is not something I like to do, but probably for 4-day cricket, it is a good strategy to actually get more victories. And when you're in a position like this, it's definitely the way to go. Unfortunately, they still trail by 187, but Bazisto and Bancroft are equally going outstanding. Both 40, both into the 40s and cruising. So yeah, this is not turning out exactly as we had planned. I mean, Bancroft is in good form. He got 80 odd until he went for a bit of a slog against us and got out. But yeah, it's definitely we come back into our 12th over. This is exactly what I was talking about. I didn't want to come out and bowl 30 overs, but it looks like we're gonna have to, because the Warriors are now none for 158 and just cannot buy a wicket. So I was trying something here. As you see, a very offside field and bowling it very wide of off stump. I was you know, looking for an outside edge, just a hit, you know, a catch to a fielder, just something. None for 175 into our 15th over, and it's just never gonna end. Thankfully, the plan works. Oh man, I mean, even though we bowled and for no reward, this still felt good, because this was a plan. I stacked the offside field. I was bowling wide, and you know, just a lack of patience from the batter there. You know, just couldn't get runs. So he tried to hit it over the top and got out. So the plan worked. So 2 for 229 now. We got Bazisto and Bancroft out, which is nice. So we got two new men, but Sean Marsh is definitely no mug with the bat. So we gotta get him nice and early, as this one pretty close wasn't an edge. I thought it was a potential catch, and it was pretty close to an LB. So yeah, a little lucky from Marsh. It's actually not Marsh. It's Cheadle here, the other lefty. So yeah, 2 for 243. They still trail by 28, but yeah, the deficit is dwindling fast, and the Warriors have a chance to put on a decent lead. Unfortunately, a couple of quick wickets have fallen for them. Both of their batters as well, Sean Marsh and Cheadle, have fallen. So Jono Wells and Mason are the new men to the crease, and that's a fantastic delivery. Jono Wells now has to go. Their other, probably, you know, he's decent. Jono Wells is not a bad batter. He's usually pretty good against spin, but this is a good ball. Just play, you know, you can't play back to balls like that. It's just clipped the top of the bails there. What a delivery. Oh, it feels good. It feels good to get some stumps rattled. And all of a sudden, 5 for 266. We're looking in a much better position here, and you know, I thought for a second there when they were like none for 180 that the game potentially could turn dramatically, but you know, with a huge lead still, it's gonna turn eventually. And here we go. That's a good wicket. Mason, a little bat pad catch. We got some pressure around the bat, and a nice wicket. Just a bit of spin. He gets a little inside edge onto the pad, looks to whip it away, but doesn't get it. And a good catch, a really good catch actually. That's a beauty. And it was a nice catch because it wasn't a silly catch. Like it was a proper catch. As I think we're gonna be on a hat trick here. Inglis is gone. No, we're not on a hat trick, are we? No, we can't be. Actually, I think we are, because I think, well, it's not a proper hat trick because it happened. I think it was a wicket off the last ball of the last over, and then we get a wicket first ball of our next over. Is this one again? They're playing back to them. I don't know why they're playing back to these foolish balls. It's hit him on the knee roll. Usually those go, you know, we usually get them not out for over the stumps, but obviously it was gonna hit Kennan into middle, as the sneaky hat trick ball doesn't quite work out, and we are going to get the victory here. We got 4 wickets. Couldn't get the fifer, but we do pick up man of the match with 4 for 110 in the second innings and 3 for 11. So we had to slog it out in that second innings. We did get a 50 odd in the first innings as well. You know, Chris Lynn, Burns, Jimmy Pearson batted beautifully. So yeah, hopefully guys are enjoying the series. It's going excellently. It's just a great series to play. So hopefully guys are enjoying. Make sure to like, and I'll see you in the next one.